Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. This is the second time I'm starting my vlog. First time I had started and I put my mouse into my notification tray and it said it was 12:29 a.m. on the 12th. Well, we've gone through some Windows updates and so my computer's had some issues. And I have a hamster. It's a cookie. Little cookie of the hamster band Cookie and Cream. Yep. Now he is pretty active because he's been out of his nest and I woke him up, so he wants to go back to bed. So I'm sorry I can't show him off for any great length of time. He's pretty eager to get back to his nest and back to his bed. He's tired. I woke him up, so I'm gonna put him back. There we go, little guy. I'll pull the lid back too so you can get some rest. And to continue the first part of the story, after I set the clock back, because I had to call up the date and time and turn off automatic Windows update time and turn it back on, at which point it went, oh, it's really 7:10 a.m. And that was fine. But then I looked at my webcam software. I had been recording for like 49 seconds and it was telling me I had been recording for well over 6 hours and 44 minutes. So I needed to start all over again. As it is, I have Adobe telling me that I have I use a thing called Wind Patrol, which if you don't, you probably should. There's a free version and a non-free version, but it tells you what's in your startup. And anytime that you're going along, if something new gets added to your startup or taken away, it goes, hey, there's been a change. Do you want to do this or not? That saved me many times because I'll be doing do-do-do-do, and he goes, hey, this has been added to your startup. And it's like, you know, that's not a nice program. And it saved me. So it's telling me that the Adobe Flash installer uninstaller is all set to go. The next time my Windows updates, restarts, then it's going to do that. So that was a good thing. Past that, I have no real things to talk about today, so it may well be a short vlog. I mean, literally, I have nothing to talk about. I may, because one of the things I actually did want to talk about is, you see how I've got this box here that I've got the pumpkin on, and then I got this box here, and then I've actually got that box there too that I put stuff in. Oh my gosh, all my life I have had difficulties getting rid of cardboard because everything comes in cardboard in the United States. We've gone to a lot of course, the last for 500 to 1,000 years permanent plastic disposable packaging for a lot of things too. But we also still have boxes, cardboard for everything, especially if you get stuff from Amazon. You get the outside box, you open it up, and then there's all the inside boxes that everything is in. Oh my gosh, I have so much cardboard, and the recycling bins that we get, you can only recycle so much. And cardboard only breaks down so far, and then the bins fill up fast, and if you put in more, well then you're paying for it. So I have got cardboard and boxes waiting to go. The problem is with American packaging, my dispose of stack is going like this, while the we're disposing of goes this fast. So it's joyous. I got a huge backlog of cardboard that I gotta figure. I don't just want to throw it out. That's wasteful, and that's one of the things I don't like being. So, I don't know. Partially, I'm glad to have cardboard because I can put things in boxes, and if I have to pack up and move, then I'm gonna need boxes. So I don't want to break everything down and throw it all out. But the smaller ones like this, yeah, I've got to get that broke down and out of here so that I don't end up using it as just another storage box. Life is life, though. Which ties in, I've talked about this before, I think. I've thought about it a lot. when I'm out walking, but there are certain kinds of pollution that I mind and don't mind, and by mind and don't mind, I'm thinking about the future of the planet and all. Aesthetics, that doesn't matter. Things change, things go away, things deteriorate. So, hey, what's the difference between a scattered bunch of deteriorating paper and a scattered bunch of deteriorating leaves? All the same, really, except for the addition of the common and uncommon chemicals, which I've talked before. But if you've got fairly unchemically treated, fairly unbleached paper, and even bleached paper, it's just a bit of bleach added. Yeah, it's going to wipe out whatever's there close. There may be a miniature, if you have a ton of paper, like a literal ton of paper, yeah, the bleach is going to leach into the ground. There's a topsoil and such, and that's a lot of bleach in one concentrated area. So that's not good. But when you've got moderately small amounts of paper, and by that I would say even just like a full box of 500 sheets, you know, like 12 reams of paper. A ream is 500 sheets, you know, so even that just scattered and blown everywhere would be, yeah, ugly. But take a look at all the deteriorating and rotting leaves. After the first day or two, they don't look so pretty, and they're all slick and slimy and gross and coming apart, and which is worse. So when I'm out walking, if I have stuff like plastic, then no, I hang on to that, and it goes into bags or my pockets, and I go to parks or whatever. I walk onto schools, and I deposit stuff into garbage cans just so that I'm not throwing it out into the wild, the neighborhood. You don't need plastic breaking down and making things worse. So that sort of stuff I don't mind. But if I'm out and I've got like a pre-roll and I have like rolling papers out the top that's like this much, because I like the half-gram joints better, they burn well because it's trim you're smoking, but they burn well versus the full-gram ones, which burn so poorly you might get a half-gram's worth out of them. So I just buy and smoke the half-grammers, but they use the full-size rolling paper just pinched down halfway with that much paper hanging off the end. So I just tear it off, and then it's hemp paper, so that's not a problem. It's when it breaks down, it's just going to be a bit of hemp biomass. I don't worry about stuff like that. I'll give the piece of paper a toss. It's not processed, especially since you're going to be smoking it, so they don't put anything awful on it. So things that'll break down and not hurt, I don't mind if it's out in the world, because it's not going to hurt. That's the big difference. I mean, I'll drink sodas. Yeah, occasionally I do. Not so much when I'm out walking now, because I found that the high fructose corn syrup really just makes me feel sick, and it's not a nice feeling. So when I'm out, I tend to actually drink stuff like chocolate milk or strawberry milk, which is, I'm mildly lactose intolerant. If I drink it, my guts are going to be in an uproar. There's going to be a lot of gas and bloating. There's going to be a painful end product at the end of all of it, but it tastes good, so. And I like cheese. I like the byproduct effect of cheese as well, which, if you don't know, if you eat cheese, one of the things that keeps you eating cheese is a digestive byproduct of cheese is something called a casomorphine. It is a morphine. When you eat cheese, one of the digestive byproducts that enters your system and makes you feel good is morphine. Natural morphine created by your body and cheese. So yeah, you feel good when you eat cheese. And you like feeling good. Your body likes things. Your body likes what it likes, and it likes feeling good. That's why dopamine, when you sing along to a song that you like, you're reinforcing all those things that you like, you get shots of dopamine. When you're listening to something new and you successfully anticipate some upcoming part of the music, you feel good because you've got a shot of dopamine. And dopamine feels better than heroin or cocaine. So thumbs up for that, huh? That's why music is such a wonderful thing. And music is wonderful. Even though I tend to sit mostly in silence these days. Part of it because I have to wear headphones because my speakers on this don't really work. So it's either sit in absolute silence and then not be able to watch videos, or wear the headphones all the time. I should probably put a speaker system on like the wish list or the like. But every time I bought one, you know, I'll buy it for like, this last set is a Logitech Logitech speakers, and the thing lasted for like a month before the speakers stopped working properly, and I had to didn't have to use, but I had to be very, very careful plugging and unplugging in headphones, because you plug it in and it'd be fine, and you'd unplug it and then the speakers would make no noise. Then you'd have to wiggle the jack as you took it out to make sure everything was connected just right, and then the speakers would work, and then they'd cut out, and then I'd have to put the little thing back in there, and it just goes downhill from there. So yay on that. And of course, I am turning 56 on the 26th of this month, so it is countdown to 56. Hopefully I'll actually say like countdown to 56 on my title card. That'll be good. And a most amazing thing, I wanted to finally, after years I guess, but I was out walking again, and one of the signs we have is it's one of these LED, well, it's not an LED, it's bulbs, but it's one of these things they put up by the sidewalk, and it has little bits of city info on it. And one of the bits of city info was, hey, free LEDs at your local PUD, Public Utilities Department. So yesterday I walked down to the PUD thinking, hey, you know, I could get 2, maybe 3 LEDs that, you know, they give out. No, they didn't have any at the time, so they said, come back. Come back, check back with us, come back. They say count every socket in your house, every standard socket. Doesn't matter if it's inside or outside, whatever. Every single standard socket in your house, count it. Come in, we'll give you that many free LED lights. Whoa. So even if they're like the replacement 40 watts, let's say they just give you a 40 watt replacement bulb, which is, you know, the equivalent, they're only using like 3 watts, but let's say they just did that and they weren't wonderful lights. That's still, I could easily walk out of there with all the sockets we have, up to 20 bulbs. And those things are, I walked down to Walmart or whatever, and LED bulbs to buy them are like $5 each, $15 for a pair of 2. And I can walk out of my public utilities department with 20 of them, and it's not going to cost me a penny. Of course, it's going to really help in the electrical department, and it's really going to help out the PUD, so it pays for itself, really. Thumbs up for that. Past that, unfortunately, I kept falling asleep yesterday, which I didn't live stream. Because of that. So one day I'm going to not fall asleep again. I think part of it is the changing weather as well. I am more affected by things like that, and even though I hate making any concessions for age or my physical conditions, as you can see, I've already done part of it. I'm back to wearing 2 shirts all the time because I'm freezing all the time. Which, since I'd like to lose like another 20 pounds or so in total, so I can get to right around, you know, 150, because 166 should be a max weight, and so I'm still doing okay. I'm still doing good, and I'm happy, but if I could lose a little bit more, I'd be happier. But what brought that on? I can't remember what I was talking about now, or why. Darn it, and I've been doing so good with my memory too. Oh, this past week I've done so well at being able to not only stay on track, but if it goes off track, but to bring it back too. I think this is the 2nd time that I've lost track for good, so I'm sorry. But if you could check out my game channel, that would be awesome. I know game channels as a way to make money and all that are over on YouTube, but I will make videos on my game channel even if I never make a penny on them. But so if you could check out the channel, that'd be awesome. Don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled, but it would be cool. You know what? I forgot to open up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, didn't I? I slept in. I actually slept. I went to bed early last night, and for me it was early. It was like 11 o'clock, and so I just went to bed, and it was 11:45-ish, maybe, I would say, by the time I fell asleep. And then I actually stayed in bed until my alarm went off, and I'd set it like close to 6 o'clock-ish. So I slept pretty well. It's just I haven't been awake for very long. Now, Bane, thank you very, very much. Oh, yes. Well, shucks. Let me bring this down. First off, well, that didn't bring it down. Stop blaring in my face. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people and arrange an American Sign Language because, and I may lose track because I got fibro and worse. I'm not going to read the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So whether it's good, bad, indifferent, thank you for having left a comment. And if I mispronounce a username, I'm very sorry. I am an American English speaker. We're not good. But back to Bane. Thank you very, very much. And T. Aubrey, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Jonathan Bean, thank you very, very much. Nicholas Philippe, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Undead Revolution, thumbs up and thank you. Thomas S, greatly appreciated. Kami Canover, I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure, but thank you. YouTuber Fox, greatly appreciated. Stephen Lingenfelder, thank you very, very much. And 27 No Scope, greatly appreciated. Kepala Kepi, thank you very, very much. And Tommy Towes, thumbs up. Bakes, I sure hope I'm close. BAEKKKSSS. J-Rock Vampire, been a while since I've seen you. Good to see you back. Painted Poison 649, that's a good name. I like that. Jack Tinver, greatly appreciated. SC Twins, thank you very, very much. Kobe Bryant the Goat, thank you. Wesley Estes, thank you very, very much. X Paul Wap, heck of a name. Risto Mulder, I sure hope I'm close, but I doubt I am. Anonymous 17, thank you very much. Michelle Lee, thank you very, very much. Anik Hafiz, and last but not least, Andrew Rodenbacher, thank you very, very much. Almost every one of you. I had to do a whole lot of report spam and abuse on that one, like Hafiz or whatever the last name was. It was like a 12-year-old who was enraged I wasn't playing Fortnite, and so spam the comments with things like, "You rape kids, you don't play Fortnite, you suck." So it was like, report spam and abuse, report spam and abuse, report spam and abuse. So yay, it was a fun night for that. Anyway, though, if you could also check out my various links, try to move my hand in range. I always have to watch out of my peripheral vision what I'm doing in my webcam software view. Check out my various links. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be literally beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. Thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are done with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. I think it's like jellyfish I was trying to pulse like. So that was like practical special effects done with my hand. Plural. I can speak. I use language. Well, hopefully I'm going to have a reaction video today. Hopefully I'm going to have a game video. Hopefully a game video for the game channel. Hopefully I'm going to be able to live stream if I don't fall asleep like I did yesterday, which is why I didn't have a game video for the game channel. Yay! So thank you very, very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration today. As it is, I did manage to ramble for 20 minutes. I need to talk to bubble sort my brain so that my brain works so that I can get through the day properly. Thank you very much for coming along with me. It is appreciated to no end. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing.